Good morning, KG2. Today our science lesson is the 4 seasons, and we're going to learn to identify the 4 seasons and describe different things and events that happen in each one. And we're going to observe and draw, if you like to draw, the seasons. Whichever season you like, you can draw it. And then the keywords which you're going to listen to quite a lot and you're going to hear are season, the word season, spring, summer, autumn and winter, and they are the seasons. Right, here we're talking about the 4 seasons. Look now, many parts of the world have 4 seasons in a year. How many seasons? 4. Seasons occur in a pattern, means they come in a pattern. First of all, you've got spring, then summer, autumn, winter. So if I ask you, can you tell me the 4 seasons? Yes, you say spring, summer, autumn, winter. Okay? Right. The 4 seasons again. You've got spring. Let's listen about spring. It may rain a lot. Birds build nests. People plant flowers in spring. It may. You see, it might rain. Okay? In summer, it's hot. Children like to swim. Days are longer and nights are shorter. We have a vacation in summer. Then we've got autumn. It gets cooler. Leaves turn color. Shorter, cooler days. In winter, it snows. In some places, people dress warm. They dress warm in warm clothes. It gets cold. Days are shorter and nights are longer. We're going to talk about spring now. Can you see all the butterflies and all the flowers blooming so nice and colorful, and the butterflies are out? Do you know why butterflies are going to the flowers? What do you think they're going to get? What do you think butterflies go to the flowers for? Because the flowers attract the butterflies because they're their nice colors and their beautiful smell, the scent of the flowers. And inside, they go to the pollen inside. And you look now how nice that picture is. Now, spring is a beautiful time of the year. It looks like everything is starting again, new and fresh. There are lots of flowers and a lot of baby animals are born in this season. The birds are back to build their nests, and soon they will lay some eggs and raise their babies. The weather gets warmer and we can smell the beautiful scent of blooming flowers. That's right, look at all those flowers, they're beautiful. And do you know what those flowers are called? The name of those flowers? They're really nice. Can you see them? What is spring like? We're still talking about spring, and those flowers you could see with the butterflies are called tulips, and they're lovely, right? And there are daffodils as well. Tulips and daffodils, they're beautiful flowers. Now, what is spring like? Let's describe spring. Seeds sprout, flowers come out. You see the first picture? There are butterflies and there are flowers. Well, in spring, all these flowers come up into beautiful colors and lovely smell. Can you remember I told you about the butterflies flying over them? Right. Birds, the next picture, look at the birds. They start to build nests. They build their nests, and can you see the little chicks inside the birds, the baby little birds? Can you see them, baby birds inside? Right, and in the next picture, look at the rainbow. Rain falls. In spring, you have showers of rain, we call them showers of rain. It's separate. It doesn't rain all day long and all night long. We have showers of rain in spring. The grass grows long. And in spring, because the weather is moderate, not hot and not cold, it's lovely weather. And the children, and sometimes it's a bit windy, so the children, they fly their kites, and you can see kites fly in the sky. That is in spring. We can do all these things. We can go to the parks in spring, because sometimes in countries in winter it's very cold. In summer in countries it's very hot, like here. But in spring it's a lovely season. We go out a lot, outside, outdoors. We go to gardens, we go to park. So in which season we can go on picnics? Yes, in spring, because the weather is lovely. It's really nice. Our next season is summer. Let's read and listen about summer, the season summer. In summertime, it can get very hot from the burning sun, and we can play outside and have lots of fun. It is light until late, which means in summer, the days are longer and we can have more fun. So in summer, the day is longer because the sun stays out longer, and the night is shorter in summer. Okay, that's really important information you should know. In summer, the day is long and the night is short, right? And we can go swimming in summer. We can, well, mainly we go swimming, I think, in the sea, in the pool, okay? Because it's hot. So that's nice, the sun and the water will cool you down. What is summer like? Let's read and listen carefully what we can do in summer and what's summer like. Weather is hot. Look at the first picture. The weather is hot. Can you see the sun? It's shining. People wear light clothing. You can wear not heavy jackets and coats in summer because it's hot. We can go to the beach as well. We can go swimming or do other outdoor activities. You can play by the beach and then you can go for a swim. You can also play with your yo-yo, with your skipping rope, the girls, but you can go swimming as well because it's really hot. And plants grow large, long, big. They grow big, the trees grow, and all the fruit comes out onto the trees. There's a pear tree, an apple tree, cherry tree, and a plum tree. Can you see all the different kinds of trees? And they have their fruit, right? Plants grow large, fruits develop and ripen. They get ripe. Trees have all their leaves. See, all the leaves are on the trees. Take care, right? There's fruit on the trees and they're all ripe. Like the apple, if it's supposed to be red, it's really red. And the pears go yellow. They're not green in summer. And in summer, baby animals grow and learn. They learn to fly and walk. What does this mean? If you have a bird, okay, in summer, it learns to fly. In this season, it learns to fly because of the weather. And if you've got a little cat or a puppy, it starts to jump up and down, and they get very active in this season. Season number 3. Autumn. Autumn. Look at the picture. It's beautiful. In autumn we see some leaves and seeds on the ground under the trees, don't we? So that means they fall from the trees. The leaves also turn shades of red, then they go orange, and then they go brown. They go from red, if they're red, they go red, orange, and then brown. That is when they're all on the floor. A lot of animals will start gathering food so they have enough when winter comes, because the season after autumn is winter, and in winter it is very cold. So all these birds and the animals, they go out and they start looking for food to bring back home to their nest or to their den where they live, okay, or in the holes, in their burrows. So they start bringing food and they keep it inside. Like we bring food and put it in the fridge for the whole week or for the next day, they do the same. In autumn, they go out and they look for food to keep for in winter, because it's cold. They can't go out and leave their little ones, leave the children, the babies, okay? So what they do is they get all the food in this season, and they keep it, okay, for the next season. Okay, a lot of animals will start gathering food so they have enough when winter comes, and they cannot go outside because it is very cold, very good, or there is not enough food for them. Now the bees and the ants, they work extra hard to get enough food that they will keep, okay, and it will keep them alive during the coming winter. Birds migrate. Do you know what migrate means? The birds, they start to migrate. They all get together and they fly so far away to another warmer place. They all go together, okay? They fly together and they go to a warmer place so that they do not have to spend the winter where it gets too cold and maybe not enough food. So they say, come on, let's all go to another place. It's going to be winter here. Let's go. It's autumn now. Let's start to fly away to somewhere where it's warmer. When it starts getting warmer again, they will come back. You see how birds? They're clever. Subhanallah. We're still on our third season, autumn. What is autumn like? Let's learn about autumn. In autumn, the days are shorter. The day is shorter. So the sun goes down quickly. So the night is longer. So in autumn, shorter, cooler days. The days are shorter. Okay, the days are not very long, like in spring, all right, or summer. And in autumn, people wear warmer clothes. We start wearing a little jacket just to keep us warm, because it's not very cold and it's not very hot really, but it's getting colder than spring and summer, okay? Then the leaves on the trees change color. Remember, we said from red, orange and brown. Can you see the three colors there? There's red, orange and brown. When they're on the floor, they're brown, because that's it, they fall down then. And then in the last picture, animals get ready for winter. Birds fly to warmer places. So the birds are going to go and fly to other place where it's warmer, because winter is very cold for them. And all the other animals get ready and they start collecting their food to keep in their homes. So the rabbits will take their food and put them in the burrows. Who else we've got? We've got the birds. They put their food in the nests. They keep them, and so on. So every animal collects the food and puts it in their home. My favorite season is winter. It's cold. Are you cold when you're looking at this picture? I am. It's snowy. Can you see the snow? And what is that there? It's a snowman. We can make a snowman from snow, and we can put, for his nose, we usually put a carrot, don't we? And it's cold. Can you see? Have you ever made a snowman from snow? And all the trees, look, are covered with snow. It's freezing cold. That's why we say it's freezing cold. Right. In some places, it gets so cold, it snows. Some places do not get snow in winter, but it is cold and we will use heaters or light a fire. That's right. Some places it doesn't snow. It doesn't snow here, right? In some places like England, London, it snows. I've seen the snow and I've made the snowman. It's really fun, but your hands freeze. It's really cold. And sometimes what do we wear in winter? Because to keep our hands, our fingers warm. Yes, we wear gloves and we put a hat on, and a scarf around our neck to keep us warm. Okay? And it's not a summer hat. It's like a woolly cap. It's a woolly cap to keep us made of wool, and that keeps us really warm. And we have a coat, not just jackets, it's a coat, a big one. Some trees lose all their leaves. The days are getting shorter, which means it gets darker earlier at night, and in the morning it is difficult to get out of bed because it's cold, because the sun is still hiding and it gets lighter later. So in winter, the days are shorter and the nights are longer because it gets dark earlier. Do you understand why now? What is winter like? I love winter. I love it. Now look at this picture, the first one. The weather is cooler in winter. Yes, it's very, very cold, and we said it might, in some places it snows. Can you see the trees? And the tops of the houses are covered with snow. Right? It gets very cold and snows in some places. There we are. Can you see the girl? She's wearing her boots and her gloves and a big coat, a furry coat. Next picture, they're happy. The children are making a snowman. Can you see the snowman? Right. And people wear heavier clothes to keep warm. Children make snow figures like a snowman. The third picture, look, trees lose their leaves. No leaves at all. What comes instead of the leaves? What can you see instead of the leaves? Yes, snow. Can you see it? Yes, there's the snow. I can see it. Right. And animals have to look hard to find food. Yes. Some animals find it difficult to find food and go out because they didn't get their food in autumn. So now it's really difficult. The mommy has to go out and look for food, and it is difficult because it's very cold. And the food sometimes is covered with snow. They can't see it. So that's why they have to look very hard and go out a really long time to find the food. So really winter's a bit difficult for the animals as well, isn't it, to survive? Right, so now let's recap quickly. We have 4 seasons. What are they? You tell me, what are the 4 seasons? Come on. Together, the 4 seasons are... What are the 4 seasons? Come on. Right, the 4 seasons are in sequence. Come on, in sequence. Remember, the 4 seasons are, yes, spring, summer, autumn, winter. Right. In summer, the day is long or short, the day in summer? Do we have a lot of daytime in summer? Yes, the day is long and the nights are short. But in winter, the days are short and the nights are long, because in winter the sun goes down earlier. So it becomes night earlier. So the nights, they begin from an earlier time, right? So the nights are long in winter and the days are short. Okay, in which season do the leaves of the trees fall? In which season? Let's think. Yes, in autumn. The leaves fall down from the trees and the colors are red, orange, and then brown. Very good. And what do the animals do in autumn? What do they do? Yes, they go out in autumn to collect food for the next season, which comes after autumn, and it's winter, because it's very, very cold and they can't go out. So in autumn they say, come on, Let's all go and look for food and put it in our homes. Like the rabbits, they'll go and put their food in their burrows. And the birds, they'll go and get their food and put them in their nests. Right? And the lion and the lioness, they will go and put their food in their dens, because they live in a den. Right? So, what else happens in autumn? Where do the birds go? Where do the birds go? They go where? They go to other places. They migrate. That's the word you should know. Migrate means they go from one place to another all together. They fly away. They migrate to a warmer place. And when it gets warm in the place where they are, they will come back again. Okay? Now, we all know this now. And I hope you enjoyed the lesson. And I'll see you again in another science lesson.